Today, we've got 3 high-protein sweet potato recipes for you. And that's pretty exciting because it's not often that you hear those two things together. We've got our sweet potato with edamame and broccoli, our sweet potato and beetroot salad, and our cheesy sweet potato mash. We've baked the sweet potato in our first 2 recipes, and if you've got the time, then it's definitely worth doing because you can get that crisp skin and it really brings out the flavour. But as you'll see in the 3rd recipe, you can also microwave sweet potato, and this can save you a lot of time. Call it a hack, call it clever, or call it cheating. You can poke a few holes in the top of your sweet potato, chuck it in the microwave, and save yourself about 40 minutes of cooking. We've got high protein and weight loss versions of these recipes, so whatever your goal is, you could definitely include them in a plan. And speaking of plans, these are just some of the recipes in our weekly meal plans, and you can find a link to those in the description of this video as well as the comments section. And I've also put the links to these recipes for you. So first up is the sweet potato with edamame and broccoli salad bake. Start by cooking the quinoa as per your packet instructions and then put it to the side. Now add green onion, garlic, red chili, parsley, water and olive oil to a bowl and then mix it all together. Chop up some broccoli and sweet potato and put them on an oven-proof dish. Now add your mixture on top and stir it in so the broccoli and sweet potato is coated in it. Add some salt and pepper and bake for about 25 minutes. Whilst this is baking, add some ginger, apple vinegar, sugar, soy sauce and sesame oil for an awesome dressing. Add edamame beans to your oven baking tray, mix them together and put it back into the oven and cook until the sweet potato is tender. Add some spinach, quinoa and your oven bake to a plate and finally drizzle over your dressing to top it all off. This is a super tasty recipe which really isn't that difficult to pull off, and it works brilliantly at any time of the year and has a great nutritional profile. So on to recipe number 2, which is our sweet potato and beetroot salad. This dish looks beautiful and tastes it too. It's generally a very cheap meal to make as well because it has lots of easily available ingredients and it uses tin chickpeas, so it's a bit of a winner on that front too. Start by chopping some sweet potato in half, adding them to a baking tray and drizzling over some olive oil and salt. Make sure the sweet potatoes are properly coated. Put this in a preheated oven at 220 degrees for 40 to 45 minutes. Meanwhile, we're going to make our dressing. Add some peanut butter, maple syrup, lemon juice, soy sauce, water and salt, and then mix it all together. When your sweet potato is ready, take it out of the oven and cut the slices in half again. Add them to a plate and put some baby spinach on top along with some beetroot and chickpeas. Now add some spring or green onion, some sesame seeds and your peanut dressing drizzled over the top. I suspect this might be one of those dishes which people look at and wonder whether the ingredients and the flavour combinations really work together. They do, and it is now a staple in our house. Before we move on to the next recipe, if you're finding this video useful, then please do give it a thumbs up and make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. So on to recipe number 3, and this is our cheesy sweet potato microwave mash. As I said, microwaving your sweet potato is an easy way to just bring the overall cooking time down. We often actually microwave the sweet potato in that last recipe because it means the whole dish is ready in about 20 minutes, which is a massive time saver. Start by peeling some sweet potatoes and making holes in them with a fork. Microwave them for about 6 minutes. Meanwhile, add some butter to a pan and then add onion and garlic. Let these cook for a few minutes to release their flavour and then add the sweet potato and mash it. It should be soft from the microwave, but if it needs a little bit longer, you can put it back in. Add oregano, cumin, salt and pepper and mix it all together. Now add a beaten egg into the mixture and then some cheddar cheese. You can also add some feta at this point or just add it at the end as the topping. And there you have it, some easy, cheesy, sweet potato microwave mash that's also full of protein. What a combo. Now I'd love to know if you try any of these recipes, so do let me know in the comments. And just a reminder that you can find all of these recipes in the description or the comment section of this video. Otherwise, if you want some more awesome but easy to make recipes, then you should definitely take a look at these.